Mi gente, you do understand that WWE used to get trashed by its own fan base. You do understand this is a real thing. For 18 straight years, from 2001 to 2019, wrestling fans that watch WWE, most of them hate watched. I'm not even joking. You can Google articles, you can read stuff that Meltzer wrote, Sean Ross Sapp, all these guys, Wade Keller. There were so many negative things put out about this company. We're just talking about storytelling. We're talking about people that won matches. We're talking about the wrong wrestlers getting pushed, why wrestlers got pushed. We even knew that if they were going to a certain part of the world and a wrestler from that demographic won the title, we even knew why they were doing that. WWE didn't care about the fans, they cared about making money. That's all they cared about. And for years, we used to trash them for this. Everybody did. I've seen far too many people come on here and say that AEW is the only company that gets criticized by wrestling fans, and that is just not true. Now, I've said this before, I will say it again, I'm not the first person to say it, I won't be the last. The best thing that happened to WWE was in 2019 when AEW started Dynamite. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't wrestling fans that watch Dynamite and aren't excited. There's a lot of people that used to order away for these wildest backyard wrestling matches. There's a niche group that loves that shit. And I'm not calling AEW backyard wrestling. I'm not doing that. Those guys are professionals. They're better. I could never do what they do. I couldn't even dream about it. I would dream about it, wake up with a broken leg. What I'm saying is that there is a group of fans for every style of professional wrestling. Now, the issue is those of us that criticize WWE from 2001 to 2019, as harshly as we did, we are watching the same things play out in AEW. It is a billionaire who refuses to listen to the fans. It is a billionaire who told us we're going to listen to the fans. He essentially told us through interview after interview after interview that he wasn't going to do stuff. You remember that interview on Raw where it was Vince McMahon, it was Stephanie McMahon, and it was Triple H? And they were in the ring and they told us they were going to listen to the fans? Tony Khan had that same exact interview, but it was on Talk is Jericho with Chris. And they said they weren't going to bring in everybody and they were going to make it harder and that they had people in-house to be the top guys. And I know as wrestling fans, we criticize WWE for cutting that promo and then doing the complete opposite. The fact that AEW fans think that they're so high up on the pedestal that we can't hold Tony Khan to his word is ridiculous. And then they try to gaslight you by telling you, oh, well, you do understand that that's not the way wrestling works. Mira, papi, I understand that that's not how wrestling works, but I don't know you. You told me something. I have to take you at your word. I can't just go into this thinking you a liar.